In June 1986, the Boston Celtics drafted a 22-year-old basketball player named Len Bias with the second overall pick. He was the most physically gifted prospect anyone had seen since Michael Jordan. 2 days later, he was dead. Len Bias played college basketball at the University of Maryland. He was 6 feet 8 inches tall. He could dunk from a standing position. He was a 2-time Atlantic Coast Conference Player of the Year. NBA scouts said he had the highest ceiling of any player in his draft class, higher than the #1 pick. On June 17, 1986, the Boston Celtics drafted Len Bias second overall. The Celtics had just won the NBA championship. They were planning to pair Len Bias with Larry Bird for the next decade. On June 19, 1986, 2 days after being drafted, Len Bias died of cocaine intoxication. He was 22 years old. The night before, he had returned to his dorm room at Maryland to celebrate with friends. He went into cardiac arrest in the early morning hours. He never regained consciousness. He was pronounced dead at the hospital at 8:55 a.m. The death of Len Bias changed American history. Larry Bird later said it was the cruelest blow he experienced in his entire career. The Boston Celtics never recovered. The team that was supposed to be a dynasty for another decade declined within 3 years. They have not won an NBA Finals using a player from that draft class. The University of Maryland basketball program collapsed. The head coach resigned. The school was placed on probation. The team did not recover for nearly a decade. Just 3 months after Len Bias died, Congress passed the Anti-Drug Abuse Act of 1986. The law created federal mandatory minimum sentencing for drug offenses. Len Bias never played a single minute of NBA basketball. Today, basketball historians consider him one of the greatest players who never played. Scouts who watched him in college believed he would have become one of the best players in NBA history. We will never know. Len Bias died 2 days after being drafted to the most successful franchise in NBA history. He was 22 years old.